worldwide bullshit's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. This worldwide bullshit's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. This worldwide bullshit's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho.
Urgent appeal to Occupy and all social justice movements mobilized to defend the Egyptian revolution. In recent days, protesters demanding civilian rule in Egypt have again been murdered, maimed, and tortured by the Supreme Council of the Armed Forces, also known as SCAF, and the Interior Security Forces. The conspiracy being brutally implemented in Egypt is part of a global conspiracy to suffocate mass movements for socio-economic justice, and is being done with direct assistance of the American government and the private interests which direct that government. We have word from our friends in Egypt that the SCAF, which is the ruling military council, and the internal security forces and their hired thugs, armed by ongoing shipments of $1.3 billion in weapons from the U.S. government, plan to execute one by one all the leaders of the revolution and as many activists as they can. Accordingly, we need to ensure that people and organizers in the U.S. and internationally are involved in closely monitoring the events unraveling in Egypt by keeping track of the atrocities committed by SCAF and the ISF, keeping track of those detained, tortured, or targeted, and continuously contacting officials in Egypt and the U.S. to demand accountability, cessation of the atrocities and justice. We can add pressure on SCAF, ISF, and the forces they represent. A woman protesting against General Tantawi, who is the head of the Supreme Council of the Armed Forces, which rules Egypt, was detained and then tortured by having the letter T, which stands for Tantawi, carved in her scalp with knives. Detainees are being tortured while in courtroom holding pins. 2 men were killed in those pins already. There are only a small number of these are only a small number of the horror stories we are hearing, and we continue to receive reports from Cairo about a massive army presence in Tahrir Square and the constant sound of gunshots. In every way, Egypt's fight is our fight. Yes. Just like us, Egyptians are the 99% fighting for social, political, and economic justice. The same U.S.-made tear gas rains down on us in the streets of Oakland, Cairo, and in Belin, Palestine. Because of Egypt's key strategic location, the fate of its revolution echoes across the world. Its success will bring us all closer to achieving economic and social justice, but its defeat would be a major blow to social justice movements everywhere, including our Occupy movement. In short, Egypt is the key to continued success of the Arab Revolution and movements she has inspired. For all these reasons, we ask Occupy and all U.S. social justice activists to join us in mobilizing to defend our Egyptian sisters and brothers by immediately organizing mass convergences on Egyptian embassies, missions, consulates, and U.S. government buildings. And we are here to do that tonight. Yeah. There are 4 demands that we are in solidarity with, and I'll read them now. 1. Cancel all U.S. aid and shipment of military and police material to Egypt. Yes. 2. We demand the stoppage of murders, tortures, and detention of the Egyptian revolutionary brothers and sisters. Yes. 3. Release all detainees and political prisoners now. 4. Immediate end to military rule in Egypt.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of God, most merciful, most gracious. Brothers and sisters, my family members, peace be on to all of you.
And to you too.
Thank you for coming. Yeah. Thank you for coming. This is a sign that we are one family.
Yes, yes.
And if one of us are hurt anywhere in the world, whether it is in Tunisia, Egypt, Oakland, or San Diego, we all stand with one another. In short, I want to tell you the following. The Egyptian brothers and sisters are looking for nothing more than just the same exact freedoms that we have and want in this land. The soldiers on the street that came to Tahrir Square, same soldiers appear in Oakland, in San Diego, every city in the country. I want to thank all of you for the solidarity. I was inspired to hear that today we came out because we love our brothers and sisters that we haven't even seen. But we have one message, and that is, let us be free. Let us be free.
The Egyptian SCAF is essentially using the same lobbying groups to lobby the members of Congress in Washington. The two big groups that are using it's called 20 Podestas group, which is specializes in lobbying the Democratic members of Congress, and Livingstone group, which specializes in lobbying the Republicans.
Just so we all remember, we've been arrested for illegal encroachment. We've been pepper sprayed. We've been beaten. We've been pulled in for having flag poles, which are too thick. We have been arrested for sleeping. But we have to remember, Time called this the year of the protester. And this struggle isn't just about what we face here. In Egypt, 40 people have been killed this time out only. This is an international movement. The steel mask of oppression is the same all over the world. And the voices of democracy are the same all over the world. And we are coming back.
Yes, we are.
In these past year, we have seen a galvanizing of the voices of democracy like we haven't seen since the 60s.
All right.
Just about a month ago, they blew us out of Civic Center, Freedom Plaza, for the third time. The Assistant Chief of Police, Boyd Long, said, "They're finished. We defeated them." Are we defeated? No! And our good friend from Fox, Sean Hannity, said, "They're done. Stick a fork in them. It's all over." Are we over? No! Hell no, we're not finished yet. We are just beginning, and don't forget, Arab Spring sprung up spontaneously in a second, and it is carrying through 2 years later. We will be back with our American Spring. May 1st is a huge general strike day, and we will have many incidences along the way before then. But American Spring, reflecting Arab Spring, will continue.
The revolution will be feminist, or it will not be at all. Which means that all revolutions need to be about liberating all people.
All people.
And if the women won't be free, then we are not free.
Right.
And I think the Egyptian revolutionaries understand this very well. Because when the women were attacked on Tuesday by the Egyptian military, which we've already covered, is funded by my U.S. tax dollars, which makes me so outraged that money from my pocket, without my consent, is being put into the pockets of people who are undressing women on the streets in Cairo because they're fighting for democracy and for their equal rights. That's an outrage. How dare they? How dare they take my money and put it in the pockets of those people who are oppressing those women, my sisters and my brothers in Egypt, just like we are struggling here for our rights and democracy in San Diego, in California, in the U.S., in all of the American continent, and all around the world.
All over the world, yeah!
This is one struggle and one fight of the 99% against the international 1%. They're very wealthy, they talk to each other, and they have very strongly coordinated efforts to make sure that when we have protests that are politically inconvenient to them, they find a way to make it against the law even when it isn't. Because the Tea Party carries weapons, but they weren't smashed and squashed by the police like we are. Because they weren't really speaking speaking out against the state. Everything they stood for politically upholds the 1%. Everything that we stand for is a direct challenge and a very dangerous threat to the 1% because we're getting bigger, stronger, and we're getting a lot more attention. And pretty soon we're going to get more organized, and that's what they don't want. The U.S. Congress has refused for decades still to pass the Equal Rights Amendment. Women are not legally equal in this country. The U.S. Congress is still talking about enacting laws that would require a woman to prove she was raped. How do you prove that you're raped? From Cairo to San Diego!
One struggle, one fight!
From Cairo to San Diego!
One struggle, one fight! To San Diego! One struggle, one fight!
Mic check. All right. Now, we're getting ready to march here. But ever since long before any of us standing here today were born, the rulers of our country, the 1%, have seek to divide us. And they've used race and class and gender and any other way they can divide us. And another thing they want to do is they want to divide us internationally from our brothers and sisters in Egypt. And we cannot let them do that. And we are here today to say that we're not going to let them do that. So I'm proud to be with you all here. Are you all ready to march? Yeah! Then let's march! Yeah!
One struggle, one fight!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose flags?
Our flag!
Whose flag?
Our flag!
Whose streets?
Our streets! We are the people! We are united! We are the people! We are the people! We are united! We are the nation! It's not leaving!
Not supporting you anymore.